Child, collective elevations. How are you guys doing? We're gonna do a quick little read. Child, doing the pre-shuffle. Look, 9 of Wands, the Hierophant. The pre-shuffle, okay, collective. Oh yeah, remember to like and share at the very least. Give your girl energetic love by doing one of the following. Um, and it's not for clout and it's not for fame or publicity. It is so I can know what type of viewers and watchers that I have, and also what type of get a better feel for the energy, not y'all energy, but the energy of the collective on a collective scale. Remember to only take what resonates and leave what is not. Oh, please use discernment with everything, collective, because this person is clearly not using discernment. So this is going to be a quick one. So someone in the collective, a karmic or karmics, take it as it resonates. They thought that if they went to a different practitioner, that they could keep trying to do the same spell or keep trying to attack a divine being. Well, I don't even feel like it's a divine being. I feel like it's a divine union. This could be somebody in a masculine's family or people in a masculine's family. This masculine can be a king of pentacles. He doesn't have to be an earth sign. He could just have those placements. That could just means that he's very stable. He makes wise decisions, good investments, stuff like that. He has a high standing in society or in some type of elite status or something like that. People in this person's family, this could be a Queen of Cups mother figure. Okay, you don't have to put on that shirt. That's fine. Just set it in a chair. This could be a mother figure, or the family members of this King of Pentacles were trying to go to different practitioners to try and break up or keep apart a divine union. I don't know why idiots think that. It's like if God, the divine, tells you no, especially if this is a divine union, right? If they tell you no, you get backfires the first couple of times. Then you go to a practitioner, they get a no if there's a backfire. That does not mean that if you go to all different kinds of practitioners, that you will eventually, the spell will work, the breakup spell, whatever the case may be. These family members do not want this King of Pentacles with a particular divine feminine. I'm telling you, 9 of Wands with the 5 of Wands. They do not want this masculine with this woman. They are fighting this person tooth and nail on a spiritual sense behind his back. They could even be actually fighting with this King of Pentacles. I'm telling you, because they feel like that this connection coming together means them being in the 5 of Pentacles. And I don't know why, but maybe it's because the divine feminine will be his second set of eyes, or she would be his other perspective, right? And maybe she would see something about the people surrounding this King of Pentacles family, people that he worked with. This could be work family, whatever the case may be. And they feel like they're going to be left out in the 5 of Pentacles energy if this union, divine union, comes together. Like, I'm so sick of it. The backfires are major. I think somebody is about to get set down. Because for one, what type of practitioners are these people going to? Now, I respect practitioners and ritualists and spiritualists of all kinds and backgrounds. Some people just take money and do stuff. But for some people who take their practices, for some people who take their practice serious, they don't just do it for money, or they don't just do it because it's a person they know. They actually do their checking in the spiritual realm before they perform any ceremonies, any rituals, any witchcraft, any type of anything towards anyone. They have to check in the spiritual realm to make sure, 1, that they are not affected, 2, that their families and bloodlines will not be affected, 3, if it's a divine being or chosen one that they are coming against, and 4, if this is a divine union that was already set in stone, set in the stars, that was meant to come together for the higher good of the collective, which means also including the fucking practitioner. So I don't know what practitioners these people are going to. Don't call me. I said the charger is right there next to my purse, the black one. I don't know what kind of practitioners these people are going to. Maybe a practitioner turned them down. Maybe practitioners are actually doing, I pray that they're doing their job and they're actually checking in the ethers and with their ancestors and all that to make sure that they are doing the right thing when taking people's money and performing these rituals, whatever they are. The Hermit and the King of Wands. Okay. So I don't know who the King of Wands is. I don't know who the Hermit is. I feel like somebody is actually doing their spiritual work. These people could have actually went to a practitioner that does their job, that actually does checking. The King of Wands could be the practitioner. Somebody could have looked into the King of Wands. This could be the person that went to a practitioner. Somebody could have actually did their due diligence and looked into this person before doing this work. I'm telling you. Or before doing work on the King of Wands. Take it as it resonates. The Star and Queen of Cups. It keeps coming out. The Queen of Cups. I don't know. I feel like this is the divine feminine. That's what I feel like. The Queen of Cups star energy is a healed divine feminine. These people can even be doing work. Let's say that these two, the divine masculine is supposed to go towards this woman. They could even be doing work with a practitioner on another practitioner. That's also what I'm getting to make. And like, let's say that this divine masculine, he does consult with seers and stuff like that. People who have money and come from backgrounds or who are well established, elite, private sectors, public sectors, they do have seers. You know, that's old, that's like old timey. That's an ancestral heritage and knowledge. People with money, people with backgrounds, and this is where arranged marriages and stuff came into play. They had people that they consulted with, people who consult with the spirits, the dead, people that consulted with the spiritual realm, practitioners, seers. They consulted with those people to make sure that when they were arranging these arranged marriages, that they would be good for both bloodlines, okay? That both bloodlines would benefit for the combination of two coming together. And so this masculine can be, if he's coming out as the King of Pentacles, he could very well have money where he does consult with seers and stuff like that. That's his family's practice or culture, right? And they could be trying to, the family members or whomever these people are around this particular masculine, they could be going to a different practitioner, having a practitioner do work on the consultant of this King of Pentacles to make the consultant give this King of Pentacles the wrong information about a divine feminine, like trying to say she's not healed or that they're not matches. Okay. Look, 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Okay. And they're going to get enough, because if this is something that was me, I'm telling you, they are going to some type of practitioner, they could have even given the practitioner a photo of the divine feminine and or masculine to stop a union from coming together. Look, here it comes. Okay. 10 of Cups, King of Pentacles. Okay. Look, they are throwing everything at this union. Everything. This could even be like an arranged marriage that already occurred in the spiritual realm or the ethers, and these people are trying to stop it from manifesting into the physical. Okay. Justice is here. They're going to have to move around. I feel like these people took photos, names, all kinds of stuff. It's like they gathered as much information as they could about this divine masculine and or feminine and took it to a practitioner, and then had the practitioner do work on whoever this person's the King of Pentacles advisor is. I feel like this King of Pentacles has many spiritual advisors, period. I know I would. I definitely would. I would do my own work. I would know how to do my own work, but also, this King of Pentacles could be coming to connection with the Queen of Cups, because she may be very spiritually inclined and in tune, and she may be able to see into the spiritual realms, into the ethers. She may be able to see beyond the veil. Like I said, she would be his second, third, fourth pair of eyes. Okay, it's like she would be his second eyes on the physical realm, but she would also have sets of eyes in the ethers, beyond the veil, possibly down in the darkest parts, right? She would be his eyes on multiple levels, right? And they don't want that for this King of Pentacles. And you got to ask and question yourself as to why. Why would these people be so dead set on these two not coming together? It don't have nothing to do with them not liking a divine feminine. When people try to make it seem like, oh, it's a cultural thing, it has nothing to do with that. They know how powerful a divine feminine is to a divine masculine. That's what I feel like. And they don't want her to come in and see them for the karmics or low vibrational, generational purse makers that they are. Okay. And that's why they worried about being the Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, hardships and stuff like that, because I believe that they have done shit behind this masculine's back before. I think that they've even done work on this masculine, even connections this masculine has been in, people he has connected with. They've done work on this person. Page of Pentacles came right back out. An offer of a Three of Cups. I'm telling you, they literally did work on this masculine to send a third party into this masculine to keep him distracted or do a spell on him to make him think that he wanted a third party, somebody other than his actual counterpart. Okay. Hangman. Okay. They could have even offered this. This is another thing. They could have offered this masculine or this feminine up to an entity at the crossroads, something like that. People, when you go to the crossroads, now Legba is Papa Legba, Ashe to you. He is independent. He doesn't really follow the rules, the normal rules of, most people. A lot of people, Papa Legba will pretty much take an offering from anybody. But you better make sure that whomever you're offering up at the crossroads is not a blood relative. On a spiritual sense, physical sense, even if it's so many bloodlines removed, you better make sure that one, this person is not a more higher rank than Legba. Two, that this person is not blood tied or spiritually tied to Papa Legba. Because Papa Legba will definitely give you an answer and let you think and offer sacrifice and everything, and he'll turn on you. People better run to them crossroads. Papa Legba, I'll release you. I'll say. They don't know. They don't know. Or people don't understand this. People really think that when you consult these entities, these demons, the people at the whatever at the crossroads, that y'all do these petitions, people really need to start one. What is your ranking? I don't give a damn what your standing is on the physical realm. What is your ranking in the spiritual realm? You have no ranking, right? So one, the shit that you conjure up more 9 times out of 10, you can't control it. It has more ranking than you. That's one of the problems, right? Two, if your ranking is low enough, the sacrifice has to be great, right? Okay? To even summon up any of these entities, petitions, somebody at the crossroads, whatever. Your ranking has to be great. And if it's not, you have to offer up a huge sacrifice for this thing to even work with you. 3, the sacrifice is usually so huge, you offer something up to call it up. Then you offer it something major, okay? Once the job is completed that you ask it to do. But these things are also aware that if it goes, that who you are trying to send it towards or affect in a negative manner, it's aware of their ranking. And if that particular being has a higher ranking than whatever that entity or daemon is that you send towards that being will still take your sacrifice. And what it won't tell you is you didn't read the print. And what it says is it knew that it could not take down or do whatever it is that it told you it could do or that you summoned it for. And therefore, it's going to have both your sacrifices, okay? And then it's going to come back for you and typically the ones closest to you. Some of these entities that people summon up, especially at the crossroads, baby, they like blood. They like blood. They like flesh. They like babies. I'm telling you right now. And it may not even be a physical baby. Some of these things will take your whole ability to be able to reproduce. Some of these things will take your mind, okay? It's a lot on both of those, right? Some of these things will take your mind. Some of these things will take your family members purposefully. They knew when you conjured them up who you were sending them against. But because they know that humans are so cocky, so egotistical, right? That they think that surely something is going to work. That they'll take your sacrifices, okay? And they'll act like that they're going to do something against the person, and they're really not, because they know ultimately they will have your soul. Page of Wands, okay? 4 of Cups. Somebody's offer or petition was rejected. Magician, okay? Also, just because of... a being that some karmic or weird person, practitioner wants to attack, warlock, just because that person is, so to speak, a light worker, a starseed, a healer, that doesn't mean they're not related to dark entities. When y'all gonna get this through y'all heads? When people, not y'all collective, but the people that keep doing this ignorant stuff. Just because they are a light worker, a chosen one, does not mean that they are not related to those of the dark. A light worker, people don't realize this, a light worker can come from a long line of high vibrational dark beings. A dark being can come from a long line of light workers. So when you're conjuring up these things and you're summoning up these things, especially at the crossroads, I don't think we need to really do a breakdown of what the crossroads really is. The crossroads has no rules, no regulations, that's like the in-between. It's like the gray area. You know, like when Dalton, he went, the crossroads would be, so to speak, like the in-between. And in the in-between, that means that it's not that the in-between, the entities that govern the in-between, they are not bound or governed by the rules of the physical, or so to speak, the rules of the spiritual. Now, so to speak, depending on the ranking of the particular person that you try to send these entities towards. That's what governs them. But it's like anything else goes, right? I want you to know what the crossroads really are. Legba is an independent entity, energy. I don't know if I want to call you an entity or what. I don't want to disrespect the game, you know. Apologies, Papa Legba. And I release you with love and light. Ashe. But look. And it doesn't matter what bloodline people come from. Even if you come from the karmics. You guys are coming from, let's say you come from a long line of high-ranking occultists, high-ranking dark arts practitioners, or practitioners where you do good, root workers, stuff like that. Just because your ranking is high, or you stem from a bloodline that has high ranking, don't make you high ranking. One, no matter what gifts they pass to you. Two, it doesn't make you more high ranking than the things you conjure up. Because the thing, also be mindful, Pete, when you conjure up these things, some of these things don't like your bloodline. This is why I don't fuck with that shit, because some of the things that you conjure up don't like your bloodline. People are heavily immature, understudy, no knowledge of these things. No knowledge whatsoever. Do you hear me? What's at the bottom? Four of Wands, Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Ranking. You don't know who's beloved by what entity you done conjured up. Silly rabbits. Wheel of Fortune. It's gonna be bad luck for somebody. But somebody's family, work, this could be work, family, whatever. Come on now, what is it? The Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands. Sporadic, making irrational decisions. Somebody is very erratic in their behavior. I want those one cards that that Bella has, because one of them says genius, moving fast and breaking shit. This is these type of people, like, they know a union has already come together, a divine union has already come together in the spiritual realms, in the ethers. Okay. And they are like doing every single thing they can. They can have people going to this practitioner, people going. It's like people think, well, if we go and all of us go to 2, 3, 4 different practitioners all at once, it'll offset them coming together, the union coming together in the physical realm. But let me tell you something. Are those practitioners still not governed by the laws that are the universal laws that govern this realm? And who established those? Most High God. So if Most High God says a divine union connection, whatever is supposed to come together and supposed to be, who thinks that they are going to go against that and change that? You may be able to delay it, but you know what kind of delays that will cause in your life? Major delays. major delays. Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands. I mean, look, major delays. You're going to get your wish fulfillment, which is going to cause you to be binded. These people are going to end up binded. They're going to have this practitioner binded. Or these are people trying to bind with the King of Wands. They're trying to bind this man's masculine nature. They could even be trying to bind his reproductive system with the Queen of Cups. Child, be doing the most. People be doing the most. Give me more. Look here, bro. It's a lot of page energy out here. We got Page of Pentacles, the Hangman, Page of Wands, Four of Cups. Someone was rejected at the crossroads. An offer, a petition, something was rejected. Backfires, okay? Wheel of Fortune. And the backfires are going to come in the form of bad luck for these people. If these people had anything good going for themselves, that shit over now with the Page of Cups. The Page of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune. They could have even tried to steal a masculine's. Listen, also, these people could have went to the crossroads when this King of Pentacles was younger and tried to offer him up at the crossroads. They tried to sacrifice this man. Give me more on this Hangman. Look, they tried to offer this masculine up. They tried to offer somebody up at the crossroads. And I think it was this King of Pentacles. And that's another reason why they don't, and he made it, because it wasn't in his destiny, or it wasn't fated for him to be sacrificed or taken off of this realm or to transition. I believe they offered this man up at the crossroads when he was younger. I'm telling you, possibly when he was a child, when he was a baby or a child. What I'm telling y'all, to get this man's destiny, knowing he was a chosen one, knowing he had a great fortune and destiny ahead, or there was a line in his life. And that's why they don't want this divine union to come together, because of the Queen of Cups star energy would definitely see that that's what they did. I believe these people offered this masculine up at the crossroads when he was a baby and for a sacrifice. I'm telling you, and they do not, and their petition was rejected. Something could have happened to this masculine when he was younger, an injury, something like that. Major hospitalization. This could have been a masculine that was sick in and out of the hospital all the time. They could have wondered why. Why? Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords. I don't know what this is. The Temperance is here. So I'm feeling like the divine been protecting this masculine, and they've been seeing there's also some swapping of energy here. Somebody tried to sneak into this masculine's energy and pretend like to wear the face of an earth angel or of his counterpart. Somebody could have even astral traveled to this masculine. Child, why am I always picking up on this energy? There could be another masculine in this man's energy, child, that tried to astral travel to this man and sleep with him. But he came to this masculine as a woman, as a beautiful woman in his dreams, as a beautiful earth angel in his dreams. There's a man here that tried to do this. This could be somebody that this person grew up with. Somebody tried to astral travel to someone, and this could be a masculine in this man's family to sleep with this man. Or they tried to get a Queen of Wands to do that. Somebody tried to wear somebody else's energy. This could be like of an ex or somebody that looked good that this masculine once, was head over heels for or some shit. She came out with the Queen of Cups. Somebody could have astral traveled to this King of Pentacles and tried to wear the face, the suit, the body, the energy, the essence of this person's counterpart, or of a past ex or somebody that he's heavily attracted to now, and tried to sleep with this man or sneak this man in the astral realm. Somebody also could have put something in this masculine's drink. There's something here about a round table. They don't still have round table pizza, do they? Knight of Wands is in the reverse. I'm telling you, somebody tried to sleep. They weren't successful. Knight of Cups. I'm telling you. Somebody been doing something to this masculine since he was young. Ace of Wands and Eight of Cups. To make him walk away from his power, his destiny, or relinquish his power. That's what I'm getting. They've been doing something to this masculine since he was young. We start off here in this row. Page. Hangman, Page. Four of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, Page. Now we're at night. This is like, the pages are his younger years. When he was a small child, I don't know how small, somebody tried to sacrifice this man. Then when he got older, maybe 10, 11, that's what I'm hearing. They did made some type of petition to sacrifice him or to take him out or steal his destiny. It was rejected. Page of Wands, Four of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Then somebody could have been doing stuff as he got older, maybe like teenage years, putting shit in this man's drink to do something to his wood. This man could have something like soft Peter or something like that. If you know, you know. Soft Peter doing something to this man's manhood. They could have even had this man confused that in his teenage years on his sexuality. And they damn sure was paying people to do this. Overall energy is the Six of Pentacles. Give me a third row. Yeah, Spirit say that that's the Ace of Swords truth, baby. Okay. The Hierophant, I'm telling you, somebody could be the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. I'm telling you, they know this King of Pentacles has a major destiny life. If he big already, he's set for something bigger, something grander, something on a grand scale, something meant to lead the masses, to heal the masses, to affect the masses in a positive manner. This has something to do with investments, judgment, Six of Swords, Two of Cups. And they know that he moves into this destiny when he comes into connection with his divine feminine, and they are at a fucking loss, and then they're going to lose out. And you know why they're going to lose out? Because if they did go to the crossroads, did petition all this man's life to do stuff to him, to offer him up, and then the offers were rejected by the ethers, the spiritual realm, or they were unsuccessful at sacrificing this man, they have to pay up. These people, all this man's life could have been doing other sacrifices this man knows nothing about. That's another dirty deeds that they don't want to come out. They could have been doing other sacrifices or giving up other sacrifices because they didn't give the ultimate sacrifice. This man, this King of Pentacles, I'm telling you, a lot of shit been blocked. They don't want this masculine to see what they have done to him behind the scenes. And I'm sorry, that just is what it is if this is your reading. Look, I'm telling you, the Hermit and the Six of Cups, they do not want this masculine to find out, to know the deep, dark depths of what it is that they did to him since he was a child. Put that shot back down, you jerk. Because he would be heartbroken to know. This man can even know his family some of them are practitioners, that they practice the arts of some kind or occult knowledge, witchcraft, stuff like this. I'm gonna beat your ass, bro. Put it down. He just doesn't know. This masculine just does not know. Bro, if you don't put them fucking shot back things. Get it. Go sit down, jerk. Go. I wish you would cry. I ain't even touch you. I'm recording. Bye. I think it's time for your nap. See the distractions? They don't want me to get. Because why would he just start? Now he always doing shit. He just start messing with the shop vac. Like, bro, what you about to do? What we doing here? This family does not want this masculine to find out. I think that they know this masculine's divine feminine is going to see. She's going to be shown. She could have already been shown. This is why they are fighting tooth and nail. They are trying everything. They throwing the book at this connection. They are going to every practitioner they could possibly pay. These people could even be going broke. They could be asking this masculine for money and stuff, and he may be wondering where their money is going. Masculine, if this is your read, if this is your energy, is going to practitioners to break you and your divine feminine up or keep y'all from coming together. Because your divine feminine may have already had the I should have just popped them. I should have just spanked them. I should have. Kids so ugly and they cry so ugly. I'm telling you, because bro, I can guarantee you, I can't see him, but I can guarantee you it's like this. Like, I should have just popped you. I bet you look so ugly right now. I go the hell out of a kid crying. Ma'am. Yep. You know, I can love the kids and I don't have to like them. I just, I don't like them. I don't like them. I'm sorry. Y'all, kids are fucking annoying. If everybody be like, I love my children so much. Now we love them, but they, they are annoying. They are annoying. And he's still. Oh. So before I met two of my exes, like long before I met them, I would have dreams, and it would be about children being harmed, a child being harmed, a masculine child being harmed. Each time it was a different child and stuff like that. Being harmed, being, who was that little boy? And I'm telling you, I had this dream like 2 years before I even met this man that ever even knew who he was or anything. His name, I never came across this man. And we in his mama house, and I'm like, I know this little boy. Who is this little boy? And so he was like, that's me. And I'm like, that's you. I'm like, no, I can't. I said, I seen this little boy. I said, I seen this little boy before. And I couldn't remember what it was. So we get together, and we together for quite some time and stuff. And so one night we hanging out and like, we drinking, we kicking it, whatever. And I tell him about the dream I had. When I say, I never see my middle children's father is a Scorpio. I never seen him cry. In the 6 years I was with him, I never seen him cry. And the way, when I told this man the dream that I had about him as a little boy, the way that man set up and boo-hooed and cried. And this man with no emotions, no feelings, no nothing, don't give a fuck. This and that, he'll break his fucking leg and he'll just and be laughing while the fucking leg broke. It's just crazy, right? No emotions whatsoever. I never seen that man boo-hoo and cry the way that he did. So somebody could have King of Pentacles can have a divine feminine that has prophetic visions and dreams. She could be like me. Like we dream about people long before we meet them. I'm telling you, long before I ever meet people, I dream about them. That I will cross paths with these people, the places, everything, down to small details. And somebody divine feminine could already be aware. She may not be aware that this King of Pentacles is her masculine, but she could be aware of an incident that occurred with this masculine's family, friends, whomever these people are around him, trying to offer him up as a sacrifice, as a baby, as a small child, 10 or 19, 11, as a doing things to him as a teenager to mess with his sexuality. He could have had very actually confusing thoughts, okay? And them also paying people to do work on this man. They don't want him to know this. Because they don't want him to walk away. They know he's going to walk away when he finds this out. But this is something, look. Four of Wands is here. Look. It's a lot of in-house talk, too. There could be a lot of talking behind this masculine's back. Is that Mom? No. There could be a lot of talking behind this masculine's back. There could be a lot of talking at somebody's place of work or business. There's a lot of in-house talking. This is giving me family room energy here. Four of Wands, Eight of Wands, a lot of talk, a lot of gossip. Or this could be them sending a lot of energy to the stability of this connection. This is also being twin flame. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Two of the same. This could be them sending a lot towards the stability of this connection. Like making it unstable, doing things to throw off each one of their alignments and stuff to make sure that they're not on the same frequency or aligned enough on the same frequency where they can come together in the physical realm. There's a sun here and judgment. Bro! Somebody is also enlightened about this, or someone will be made privy to what these people are doing. I don't feel like I want to keep on using these. Ace of Cups. I feel like I want to use these. Ace of Wands at the bottom. Bro, can y'all just have a seat? We got Eight of Wands again. I'm telling you, there's a lot of conflict going on behind the scenes. Masculine, if this is you, there could be like a lot of family feuds going on, and they may be telling you, or you may be under the impression that it's about something else, but it's about you. Nope, don't sound likely. Who is it? Wheel of Fortune, Temperance. This has to do with your destiny as an earth angel, or coming together to ascend to your highest self. No, don't sound likely. What? No, hell nah. I don't give a damn what he cleaned up. Did you hear me this morning? Did you hear me this morning when I told him not to leave the house? Oh, well, you here now. I literally told him that. Somebody is lying to you about the conflict that's going on. You think some people are in your family something, bro? If another one of y'all, why do y'all? He sent his friends like, oh, you think if you give me the puppy dog, I'm just gonna like melt? What? Just for one night.
you remember yesterday you said that you was tired and you would let us stay the other night. And Caleb, we helped him clean them. He doing the dishes right now. We helped him clean his room. We did the bathroom. Please, as I say, we not gonna make no noise or nothing. We gonna borrow home.
You know y'all lying.
We not. We gonna be in Caleb's room. Can you just give us one chance? We not gonna do nothing.
Who all is it? How many of y'all is it?
It's just
you, Malachi, and Caleb.
And Darian. Just 3. And Darian, he don't do nothing. It's just us.
How y'all gonna get? Y'all been to my house already?
No, we just went there.
Tell where's Caleb? Cause every last one of y'all came in except for him. Oh. Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all can spend the night. And y'all better not be driving that forward line like y'all crazy. Boy, I am a sucker. A sucker for kids. Sucker. I don't think that's funny. King of Wands and the Knight of Swords. I don't know if this King of Wands and the King of Pentacles are the same people. I think that they two different people, but we're going to see. The King of Wands, wish fulfillment. What's that? See, the King of Wands is not this King of Pentacles. The King of Wands, he is the one that wishes that he can have this King of Pentacles destiny as an earth angel. Okay. This could be two brothers, child. But he don't have the heart for it. He has to be upright in heart. I'm gonna make sure because this King of Wands is in player energy. He's in passion energy. He's not in his heart space. The King of Pentacles is, because that was his destiny. You got family members who could be trying to take one brother's destiny as an earth angel or divine being from the King of Pentacles and give it to a King of Wands. Give me more. They want, I'm telling you, the Knight of Wands, they want to switch somebody's destiny. They want to, I don't know. Let me, 3 of Cups. What's this Knight of Wands to the 3 of Cups? Knight of Wands to the 3 of Cups. What's going on here? Knight of Wands to the 3 of Cups. I don't know how, but a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles can be twins. Like fraternal twins. I don't know how that is. I don't, mind you, they just because it says King of Wands and King of Pentacles doesn't mean one is an earth sign, one is a fire sign. That could mean that but they could be both earth signs with fire signs, or earth signs with fire placements, or both fire signs with earth placements, or they could just be brothers that look a lot alike. There's something here about someone taking someone's place. Sagittarius, Cancer. also could be somebody's mentor. The King of Pentacles can be the King of Wands mentor or older male role model or just a role model. Like taught him everything he knows. Hi, Dual Karma. Child, I just cannot get through this read. These two masculines, King of Pentacles and King of Wands, they could be like half brothers. They could have the same dad. They can have the same dad. Okay? Okay. The Ace of Cups with the Emperor. Because it's something weird here, like family, like brothers, like but it's too close. It can't be mentor because it's too close. One could be like an older brother of the dad's by another woman, and one could be the younger brother of the dad's by another woman. That's what I'm feeling like. It's like the older brother could be like the mentor of the other one. Because we got the Ace of Cups, the Emperor, and then we got the Two of Wands and the Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, it's like one of these masculines is like, I'm telling you, these are like two brothers, like same dad, different mothers. Okay. One of these men, like, he's made a way for himself, King of Pentacles, or take it as it resonates, whichever one. Someone has made a way for themselves. And it's like the dad may be more invested into the one that has made a way for themselves as opposed to the other one that he may just be like, he may be like a dad. The dad, Papa was a Rolling Stone, a player out there in the streets. Maybe he do a little something, but he not as accomplished or established as the brother, the half brother. And one is feigning for the attention of a father figure, for the attention and love of a father figure. There's the Ace of Cups and the Emperor is here. Like somebody is Knight of Wands. They celebrate it. This person can be a player. They can get all the honeys. They can be, the dad probably was like that. Maybe one of the masculines, I don't know which one, felt like if he fashioned after his dad would hold him in high regards or choose him as the ultimate son type of thing. Because maybe the dad was flighty in one of these masculines' life, like in and out. So somebody figured if they grew up like their dad will ultimately choose them as the one to pass the torch on to, or the one to recognize as like his ultimate son. There's something weird here like that, bro. Because somebody do get the honeys. That's all I got to say. It's Knight of Wands with the Three of Cups. Somebody get them. Somebody got the gift of gab. Somebody can talk them out they draws. This is what I'm getting. But this is possibly what the father did. You know, Papa was a Rolling Stone. That's for damn sure. But there's a brother here that's not like that. This person is established, and maybe the dad invests more time, energy, and effort into the other one. Well, I'm telling you, Five of Pentacles and the Six of Wands is like one is recognized by the father more than, and the other feels like an outcast. The other feels like he doesn't get the recognition. Oh, I'm just like dad. Why don't we connect? But it's like dad is it has been investing in, spending all his time, money, effort, everything into the masculine that has made it. This is what I'm saying. That has made it. Give me more of this Emperor energy. Somebody's name could be Heath or Haif. Haif. Are these people like Arabic, Saudi? Haif. What is that? I'm telling you, this masculine, the father does not invest in as much as one of these masculines. That's all I can say. And he, like, this has caused this masculine hella grief or sorrow. This is like, I'm gonna say this, like, I am the second oldest of my dad, on my father's side, the second oldest girl of his 5 girls. 5. There's 5 girls. He has all girls, 5 of us. I'm the second oldest. I have a sister that's older than me by like a year. And because my dad was not in my life 28 whole years of my freaking life, I felt like he really didn't invest in me. He didn't mold, shape who I became. He didn't help. He didn't contribute, no anything. But he's always been in all of the other 4 girls' lives. All of them, not me. And so this could be so let's say that I wanted to do everything to impress my dad. And so I fashioned after who he was in the past, in high school years, in his glory days. I found out what he liked, because my dad was a thought pocket back in the days. Let me just call it what the fuck it is. He had all the hoes, he had fame, he had the clout. Everybody was after him. Everybody was swooning, falling all over him and shit like that. They was fighting over him and shit like that. So let's say that I was trying to connect with my dad. Salah, God forbid. You know what I'm saying? But, I would try to be the female version of him to try and connect with him on that level. But my dad then got older. And even if he still is on that shit, or even if, that was who he was, that doesn't mean he's going to connect with me on that level. Because in all actuality, no. In some instances, parents, they may glorify the shit that they did like that back in the days, but they really don't want to see an extension of themselves, because sometimes it's embarrassing. Sometimes it becomes embarrassing when you see a child turn out to be like you were, a player, breaking hearts, sleeping with all kind of different women, playing them, breaking their hearts, and panty dropper, talking smooth up out of any and everything, right? That shit is not, when a father, sometimes when any parent sees that their child is fashioning after their low vibrational karmic self, that's embarrassing to the parent. They feel bad. That child becomes a reflection of who they were, the negative parts of them, the dark parts of them, right? And so you have a father here who was a rolling stone. He could have had multiple outside. He could have had, one of these could be his outside children. Maybe the masculine who he doesn't invest in is an outside child, right? Maybe the masculine he doesn't invest in, he just reminds the father too much of who he was and not who he is, right? Somebody became successful. One of the brothers became successful. The other one is like he's successful, but he ain't successful enough. And it's because this masculine has mirrored to the father who the father used to be. And the father is ashamed of who he used to be. He's possibly more than likely made a name for himself, has a stance in the community and come out of those ways. But to see your child, your son, doing the same things, it's kind of embarrassing. And I'm going to be honest with you. And there's a masculine here who has been trying to swap destinies with a brother, a king of pentacles, king of wands. Take it as it resonates. Because the father is less invested in one of these brothers than the other. One brother made a name for himself. He probably got it out the mud type of thing, established himself, got a lot of shit going for himself. When on the other hand, maybe the other brother, the only thing he really have going for himself is the hoes that he play and what he can get up out of them, right? He may look good, he may dress well, but this is shit that he's finesse out of bitches, right? Because that's what his dad used to do. So he's not really that established, or dad does not want to invest in that lifestyle. It's an embarrassment. Nobody wants to invest. And I'm sorry to say it this way. This is the truth. No parent really wants to invest in the person they used to be, especially when you was negative, nasty, low vibrational, a player, or a rolling stone. You had multiple kids, project twins, because these could be project twins. If you know what that is, you know. If you know what that is, you know. If you don't know, just leave a question in the chat, leave a question in the comment section, or whatever the case may be. And so, yeah, this other masculine who the father may not acknowledge as much, or not be around, or invest in as much, he wants the destiny. He wants to have a cycle of healing, but he doesn't know how to do it because of these player ways. So he figures he's going to try and steal it from a brother. So there's 2 brothers here in a situation something going on. The strength and the world. And this is all about, this is what happens sometimes, not all the time, but this is what happens when parents don't live not so savory lives. 9 of Wands is here. Somebody is here is trying to overcome a lot. This is a lot of insecurities. Somebody very well could be a Sagittarius moon. Scorpio here. Somebody could be a Scorpio Sagittarius cusper. Somebody could be a Cancer. Somebody could be Cancer. Okay. What's that? Earth Cancer. So what would that be? Taurus Cancer? May? June? No, that would be Gemini. I don't think that that's what that is, but is it? It's air? No, it's water. There's definitely some Cancer energy here. A lot of Sagittarius energy here. We have Taurus, twice, Sagittarius again. There's Leo here as well. Cancer again, Scorpio. Somebody can have a lot of Aquarius or Aquarius highly aspected in their chart as well. Taurus again. Or no, that's not Taurus. This is Aries. Heavy Aries. Aries again. Sagittarius. Cancer, Scorpio. Cancer, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Heavy Sagittarius out here. Heavy fire. We got five fire cards, or cards of fire representation. The fire element is hella heavy here. It really is. This would just be passion. This would just be a lot of anger. And then we have water and earth. It's not really a lot of earth, and earth is in the reverse. Somebody's father could be an Aries. What's that? Aries, Taurus, cusper. Can have Pisces somewhere in this chart as well. What's that? July, Pisces. Pisces is March. Anyways, we're not gonna stick on that. Give me more about this Nine of Wands. Who's in this Nine of Wands? Knight of Wands. Look, man, look. King of Wands in the reverse. Okay. This is who is going through it. The King of Wands in reverse wants the King of Pentacles' destiny. He wants to be seen as the father's golden child. And these very well, I said twins. They don't have to be twins. It could be like project twins. And that means that's when a man has two women pregnant at the same time. And they both give birth around the same time. I think it has taken a big hit on this masculine, but everything is in reverse. We got Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It says bad news, bureaucracy, mediocrity. This is what I'm saying. It says mediocre. This King of Wands in reverse feels mediocre, ingratitude, conservatory, irrational, boredom, indifference, rebellion. He doesn't like the other brother for whatever reason. We got Eight of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Wands says disturbing news, speed, exceed, uncontrolled, over elevated, impulsive, insecure, stress, expulsion, a trip canceled. We got Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody wants their brother's destiny. They want their divine feminine. They want the masculine spiritual gifts. They want the power. They want the recognition. They want all of that. This King of Wands in reverse, okay? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Speculation, irresponsibility, stagnation, oscillation, suspicion, selfishness, short-sightedness, gluttony, laziness, okay? Dependence, insecurity, and waste. Because maybe this King of Wands thought that he got like the baddest bitch or something. Like, I'm sorry to say that, but you know, that's how it's coming out. Like, if he got the baddest bitch, then his father will recognize him that way. Like, oh, it's like all the hoes he can have or pull or take care of him and give him this and give him all the material things or help him obtain these things. It still wasn't enough to make the father recognize him or hold him on a pedestal as the golden child. It should never be no competition. I blame the father. I'm just telling you the truth. I blame the father. No child should ever feel like that they're in competition with their sibling. I blame the parents. Okay. It's like this masculine, maybe he got a bad bitch, then his father would see him as, the golden child or whatever. And, if he got a bad bitch that was established, blah, 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 and somebody ended up getting with the wrong woman. Somebody could have even got with somebody that they thought mimicked his brother's divine feminine. Somebody damn sure is a false ass twin flame, because this King of Wands in the reverse could have actually approached the King of Pentacles, actual divine feminine, like he was her twin flame. Ten of Swords is in the reverse, okay? I don't know if you guys can see that. It says, rise from hardship. The worst is over. A blessing in disguise. It says major change. Sorry. Persistent problems, fatal disease, difficulties in the past. This is all this King of Wands energy. Everything on him. The King of Wands in reverse. Everything on him is in reverse. Death in the reverse. Damn. Oh, Lord. This says adversity, stubbornness, stagnation, obsession, immobility, decline, sorrowing, lose friendship. I think this King of Wands in the reverse was betraying. It's like if him and this King of Pentacles are like half brothers, they could have been real cool. But I think that he was betraying this King of Pentacles when it comes to his money, even with women he dealt with in the past, even his divine feminine. He could have been even doing work with other people in the family, on his side of the family, or whatever, to attack the King of Pentacles, attack his money, attack all kinds of things, attack his connections, his divine feminine, attack his mental. His mental, he could have even been lying. Like, let's say the King of Wands in reverse approached the King of Pentacles, divine feminine, divine counterpart. Guys, bye, go in the back. Y'all literally have 2, 3 rooms back there. Goodbye. I'm telling you, I think that this King of Wands in reverse approached somebody's divine feminine and pretended to be their twin flame. We got 6 of Cups in the reverse. People be having a lot going on out here. This divine feminine could have thought this King of Wands in reverse was actually her twin flame. It is not. Drowned in the past. Distressed when recalled. Cannot live independently. This is this King of Wands in reverse. Vain. Nostalgia. Effort is not recognized. See what I'm saying? Fear from childhood of his effort not being recognized. I blame the fucking father, and I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not giving him an excuse. This held him back. This masculine could have even been held back in school a couple of times. There's something here about the stunting of this masculine's growth. And this could have been when the father did, like if the father had the opportunity to recognize this King of Wands in the reverse in the past for accomplishments, he did not, or he wasn't there to recognize it. This King of Wands in the reverse is very broken. Yeah, he held this man. I blame the father. I'm just telling you. He held this King of Wands in a reverse back. Now, I'm not saying what he did was right. He need his ass kicked. And I think he finna get put down. I think it's the King of Wands and his side of the family that's been attacking the King of Pentacles and his side of the family, or the King of Pentacles and his connection. Trying to get this King of Pentacles down bad so he can take his destiny, so he can steal his spotlight, his shine, his gifts, his recognition, his coof. But whatever this father did or didn't do in the past with this King of Wands in the reverse, it held him back emotionally. It kept him from growing emotionally. And that was a fucking tower to the family. I'm telling you. Man, look, I'm not even going to go there because I can't tell a dad how to raise his children. We don't know what this dad had going on. Somebody is in their head about this possessiveness. Somebody could be actually possessed in their mind. This man, King of Wands in the reverse, is he could be a little cuckoo up here. I'm telling you, he could be a little cuckoo. Look, I'm telling you, this he could be a little cuckoo. Because he tried to block. I'm telling you, somebody's half brother went and approached their actual divine feminine and tried to take somebody's divine feminine down. Tried to even steal, this masculine tried to steal the divine feminine's healing powers, her strength, and everything. He literally tried to defeat his own brother's divine feminine. He could have even sent the feminine in to the King of Pentacles to pretend to be the King of Pentacles' actual divine feminine. Child. Y'all be having a lot going on out here. I'm gonna keep it cute, single, and sexy until my person comes along, baby, because I'm gonna have my person. And if I don't have my person, baby, I'm gonna have fucking fun while I'm doing everything else. And that does not mean like actual things. Get your minds out of it, guys. So yeah, those are the messages. Because I'm wondering, like, the family, like, somebody finna go to jail too, or somebody could be getting rushed to the hospital about a heart attack, a heart disease, a leaking heart valve, fluid around their heart. High priestess. Give me hold on. Let's do the outcome of this. It's always some idiots. Give me the outcome of. Give me 4 or 5 of the outcome of puzzle nightlife. Somebody could be doing a lot of shit at night. I'm telling you, that's when it's prominent. I mean, they do it during the daytime, full moons, they do it all day. Different moon cycles, they do it all day and stuff. Somebody's brother done stop fucking with them too. Or they can get this brother to talk to them, or somebody's brother just done completely disconnected from the other. What are we doing over here? Why we don't want to? Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is protecting this brother. I'm telling you, protecting his healing. Archangel Michael here. It says protection, prevented from harm, and divine intervention, healing. And this king, that King of Wands in the reverse is salty as fuck. I'm telling you, because of this masculine, this King of Pentacles establishment. I cannot make this shit up. He's salty because he thought he was going to be able to literally cling to his half brother's establishment, what he has established, his healing, his destiny, and cause stagnancy for a King of Pentacles. This brother is two-faced as fuck. He been working behind the scenes, and that's why this King of Pentacles cut ties with this King of Wands in the reverse, and now somebody's sorry because today it say good vibes now and in the moment, because in the moment, this masculine is going through legal trouble. And this could be a backfire that manifests something that was done in a spiritual realm to cause stagnancy to a King of Pentacles. It manifested it backfired, and that backfire manifested into the physical realm. See, sometimes backfires are spiritual, and they happen on a spiritual sense to your gifts, to your abundance, to your flow, to your destiny. They cause you to go into from destiny to fate, whatever the case may be. But sometimes backfires manifest into the physical realm by way of some type of legal problems. Do you hear me? On a brother who probably was a mentor. The King of Pentacles could just be, the mentor to a King of Wands in the reverse. Took him under his wing, throw him a couple of, I ain't even gonna say threw him on some bones. I'm actually saying sharing his establishment, sharing his connections, sharing ways with his brother to make money, and the brother still backstabbed him because it wasn't good enough, because the King of Wands in reverse never felt good enough for the dad. So he damn sure backstabbed this brother. These are two brothers here, and he feeling trapped in some type of love affair. And people are talking about this masculine real bad, how this masculine hella envious of the brother. And this masculine can have like, he could like to buy prostitutes. I'm telling you, he could pay for call girls. He could have real bad addictions, not just drinking. I'm getting addictions and stuff. This this masculine could like to go to bars and stuff like that, and pick up women one night stands and women that he know have addictions and sleep with them, stuff like that. Yeah, this person could be being antisocial right now because he's longing for what? Missing you. Let's talk. He's longing for the brother's connection because I feel like without this brother fooling with him anymore, he done lost a lot of clout, because he got a lot of clout off this brother that's established. And now this man is drowning. He knew he was over his head, overextended, rock bottom. He's at rock bottom. And now he's hoping, this is what I'm saying, they doing shit in the ethers. He's hoping that he and his family that are going to the crossroads and to these different practitioners, that they can cause chaos to this soulmate connection. This all he did. It's like, that's the last thing he figured he could do. But it's impossible, spirit say. Possibilities is in the reverse. This person is fooling their damn self because they already burned the bridge with their brother because their brother is on to them. This masculine. Yep. And he been onto this masculine for some time, and the brother been behind the scenes recharging and laughing because he's still going to have his fucking harmony while this other masculine, look, masculine energy shit. Look, damn, bro. Narcissist, masculine energy shattered and lust. This is the King of Wands in the reverse. While the other brother is in, look, harmony, laughter, recharge, just chilling behind the scenes. Look. Y'all see the difference between the two? But this is because I blame the father. I just don't excuse one behavior over the other. And look, feminine energy is right there. Feminine energy is right there. Toxic boundaries. And see, they even try, it's like they trying to, I don't know what the fuck they doing in the ethers, but they're trying to do something in the ethers to have this King of Pentacles view his actual divine feminine as like a toxic feminine or karmic feminine that he needs to draw the lines with. Child, people be doing demos. It ain't gonna go well. It ain't gonna go well. Because we see Archangel Michael in the beginning. Archangel Michael is protecting this connection. Striptease, gamble, Vegas. This is what I'm saying. Archangel Michael is protecting a divine feminine from any type of rumors that King of Wands in the reverse is trying to spread or put in the ear of a King of Pentacles. But this King of Pentacles has realized this King of Wands in the reverse is a liar. He's a liar. That's just point blank, period. He's a liar. He's on drugs. He's fucking addicted to shit. He all paranoid and stuff. And that's because his mind is going. This King of Pentacles has already, once he recognized the lies and that his brother was a two-faced, backstabbing hater and a cheater and a snake, I think he distanced himself from this King of Wands in the reverse. I surely do. And now, it's like the King of Wands in the reverse could be trying to talk to people that the King of Pentacles still know and try and have them put something in the King of Pentacles' ear, but the King of Pentacles is too smart. His mind, body, soul, spirit is being protected by Archangel Michael. When it comes to his connection, it's not just his connection, it's him, period. But this King of Wands in the reverse, he is ridiculous, child. Where do they make them at, God in hell? The factory that makes them, these are default mates and models, aren't they? They the defaults. You know, the one that where the button is, it don't line up with the slit in the shirt type of shit. Clingy and, see, that's what I'm saying. Somebody, brother got a personality disorder. This is all I know. He could even be sending like King of Pentacles old exes towards the King of Pentacles, or he could be getting information or trying to send the King of Pentacles old exes towards him. Laughter and harmony, it just keep coming out. I think this King of Wands slept with some of this King of Pentacles exes. I'm telling you the truth. It's like he was trying to could have been siphoning energy through the exes this way. And like, this type of masculine that'll go sleep with his brothers, like leftovers, or I'm not gonna say sloppy seconds because they probably weren't sloppy. Let's just give them that. Because everybody that sleep with somebody not a karmic or sloppy now. We gotta give them that. But this like a King of Pentacles, like he dated a girl and then they stopped dating, and then the brother, the King of Wands in the reverse, go and get with that woman or sleep with that woman. I mean, then she becomes sloppy. Then, you know, because brothers, I mean, come on, guys, come on. I don't know. Exhausted, burned out, burdened, empty. That's what I'm saying. This King of Wands in the reverse is a straight burnout. If you know what that is, you know what that is. He a burnout. He addicted on drugs. He just got stuck in his old ways and shit. I think this man mentally unstable, toxic. But Archangel Michael is protecting this King of Pentacles and his connection. Give me more on the divine feminine in this energy. Divine feminine. Shattered. Chaos. They still doing chaos magic on the divine feminine. Upheaval, disaster, downfall. Broken nightmares. Look, they failed to cause a downfall to a divine feminine. Child. And now this person paranoid keep coming out because they have legal problems. This could be spiritual court, but it's something bigger than spiritual court. I think that this shit manifested into the physical. Yeah. Because this man is unestablished. He don't have no standing. Like when the King of Pentacles, the brother left, he took all the clout, the money, the hoes, the connections, the contracts, everything with him. Let's say he started a business with this brother. This brother, like the King of Pentacles disconnected from this masculine. Everything else went with this person. That's too many waves. This person going through waves of emotions. Emotions, worry, fear. That's what it is because the establishment is gone. And they still trying to attack the divine feminine. And this is what this family, this King of Wands in reverse has been working with his side of the family to do this to this King of Pentacles and this divine feminine. I'm telling you, and these people are trapped. And there has been traps set up because they keep on attacking a masculine divine counterpart. Because like I said, this King of Pentacles could very well have like practitioners, spiritualists, people that he knows that he can go to protect him. But it's just kind of like, where does that leave divine feminine? If she is spiritual enough, she knows to protect herself. But they keep trying to attack the divine feminine. Two faces here. Running in reverse. They can't run for some shit either. Possibilities. Man, look, the divine... I feel like somebody got a dark entity on their ass. I really do. Remember I said the entities of the crossroads and shit? Them crossroads, that's a different realm. Them in-betweens, those are different realms. I feel like if somebody did try to offer up this King of Pentacles, there was a backfire there. Somebody could have sent a lust demon towards somebody. There was a backfire there. And these things, they want their fucking payment. Summoning up these entities, I'm telling you, especially this man's King of Wands is in. You King of Wands in the reverse. You're in a low vibrational energy. Child. So today, y'all, I want to talk about Apocalypto, the movie Apocalypto, because it is fuck Columbus Day. We gotta say fuck Columbus Day. Fuck Columbus, bitch ass nigga. Ashe to all the ancestors that perished and that passed away before us of the indigenous tribes, both known and unknown, the indigenous peoples of this land that the land was stolen from, that lost their lives, that fought a good fight, whose names were forgotten or can't be remembered, whose lineage names and good fight did not get a chance to live on in a story or folklore or pass down to their generations. Ashe to them. I hope that they find peace, solace, protection, love and light, and they are able to transition if they have not been able to, if they've been stuck. And I also denounce the spirit and the stronghold of Christopher Columbus and everything that he fucking stood for, everything he's connected to, and all variations of such, both known and unknown. I'll shade to the fucking indigenous people of the fucking lands, bro. Fuck Christopher Columbus. The end. I just had to say that. Just had to say that. The man was a demon. We should not even, everybody denounce that man's name. If you with it, I'm with it. Denounce that man's name. Fuck, don't give this fucking pedophile, pervert ass motherfucker, murderer a fucking day. Man, you're right. There's a lot of backfires happening right now. Also with today being Columbus Day, this family, this King of Pentacles side of the family, they could be trying to do work on this person, but there's a lot of backfires happening. They can't swap destinies. They cannot swap destinies. Ace of Pentacles. I mean, bro, we got lots going on. There's strength here. There's Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, somebody is too fucking powerful, and they keep getting backfires. I'm gonna fling one of these tarot cards at these kids. I'm telling you, backfires. They keep getting backfires. The backfires are going to result in somebody being put in the ground. And I hate to say that. I don't determine that. I don't speak that on anybody's existence, but they won't stop. They won't stop. And they know they won't stop. Sometimes people can't stop, y'all. Sometimes we wonder why folks won't stop because they know what the fuck they've summoned up. Somebody family in reverse. Do you hear what I'm saying? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They can't hold it together. They can't keep it together. They can't move forward. They can't really do shit. All they can do is keep on trying to attack this divine union, this King of Pentacles, because a petition was denied. There was a backfire. There was something didn't work the way that it was fucking supposed to with this connection on everything I love, bro. And they cannot stop. We wonder why, because I used to ask myself, why these people won't stop? It's because of the fucking entities that they summoned up, bro. These entities are not playing with these fucking people. Entities, I'm telling you, these entities are not playing with fucking people. People keep going to crossroads, summoning up these things. They not playing with people. We got to look at ratios. There's a 50-50 chance in every choice that we make. So you offer somebody up as a sacrifice, you got a 50-50 chance that the sacrifice is going to go through and don't work, or it's not. You have to people are not factoring in. People are fucking too egotistical and they too slow for me because people are not factoring in the 50% chance that the shit won't work. What happens in the event that it doesn't work? People never plan for that. But people also are not good at improvising. You're always supposed to what? Prepare for the hope for the worst, prepare for the best. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. That's what 50-50 is talking about. Somebody keeps summoning up shit. I'm telling you, somebody ain't gonna stop until 5 of Cups, 4 of Swords, or 4 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and that's just period. Baby. Somebody don't have the authority to keep doing what they've been doing. The Hermit. Somebody, I'm telling you, somebody don't have the authority to call up on. Don't walk past this camera with your shirt off.
Nala said all her friends coming over. So
bro, listen, go away. Go away. Have my house full of kids. I don't even like kids.
Okay, that's it.
Somebody don't have the authority or the ranking in the spiritual realm to command these things what they are. And somebody is definitely going to transition. 5 of Cups. Look, somebody gonna transition. I'm telling you, somebody is going to transition. And this could even be somebody's child. I'm telling you, because I'm telling you, look. And this another thing is like when people go to these crossroads, we're gonna end this reading here. And I'm gonna say one last thing. When people go to crossroads, see, people have enough sense to protect themselves, but people don't think about protecting their family members, their jobs, people they work with, people very close to them, their children. People don't think about that. They put protection around themselves when summoning these things up, but you have not factored in everyone close to you. People think these entities just come after you. or whoever you perform the ceremony or ritual with. That's not true. And I don't even want to say that, but I just feel like, that's what came out in the fucking cards, bro. Somebody is going to be sadly fucking mistaken. Somebody is going to lose somebody. We got 5 of Cups with the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. I mean, I know I just put them back in there, just shoved them back together, but this is how this shit is coming out. It's going to be somebody in their family. I'm telling you, because God says so. God feel like the only way to stop these people is if they suffer a major loss, and the major loss is not, I'm telling you. 6 of Cups, the Sun, the Temperance. Somebody's child could transition, and I'm telling you, but it's justice because the people wouldn't fucking walk away from doing whatever they was after it backfired and after it was rejected on many fucking occasions. The truth. And this is another thing. They tried to do fertility magic on somebody's divine feminine. This is fertility magic with wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups. And this is what I'm saying. The backfires ain't always like your thing stop working and stuff like that. The backfires with doing fertility magic against any divine being could be the loss of your reproductive systems or organs, the loss of your sexual drive or libido, or the loss of a living child. And it's fucked up. This child could be older, though. It could be a grown child. But these are the results of those things. Backfires don't always happen in the spiritual realm. God, people got to get their fucking mind right on this realm. Y'all, we're going to leave that there. And we're going to close this out. I hope that was a read that brought some type of true awareness or clarity to you in your life. Your girl finna go take a dumb ass, stupid, long ass spiritual bath because, bro, and I'm talking about, bro, nothing but mint leaves and all kinds of different tea leaves and herbs and bro, my crystals, my candles, my fucking meditation music, pure waters, Himalayan pink salt, fucking white salt, baby. You talking about herbs, Palo Santo sage, dragon's blood, baby. I got some midnight sage, beautiful, beautiful sage that I found somewhere. Where I find it at? On TikTok shop. This girl makes midnight lavender, orange, and cinnamon sage. Like, bro, oh my God. And I'm gonna clean out with some Florida water. I got some crystal infused. So your girl got to take long spiritual baths because, bro, these readings be too fucking much, especially after what happened to me the other night where a motherfucker tried to make me transition 3 times. Oh yeah, they tried that shit. I definitely got to go take heavy spiritual baths. But I do thank everyone in the collective. I release y'all with love and light. All the energies that I have called upon that help me with this read, both known and unknown, I release you with love and light back to your respective places. And I say thank you and Ashe to you. Thank you and Ashe to the collective. Thank you and Ashe to everybody that has liked, shared, or just sent your girl any type of donations, whether it be physical donations or energetic wise. And we're going to come back for another one since today is Fuck Columbus Day. We're going to talk about the movie Apocalypto. So do that in a little bit. Child, I'm going to go punch some kids in the throat. There's probably like 5,000 kids over in my house. Like, why? And they always come right after I go grocery shopping. And I'm just going to be when the kids is hungry in the house, I'm just be looking like, shit, call your friends. I know nobody better not eat my damn spring rolls over there. That's what I do know. Or my guacamole. Because, see, my 13-year-old son, he likes to eat my guacamole. I'm going to have to knock the dude out. It's not all my fault. You shut your mouth. You're fine. Anyways, collective, I hope y'all had a good laugh. I hope this was informative. And I'm gonna see your girl gonna see y'all later. Oh, there's gonna be so many kids in my house. Bye, collective. I love you guys. Remember, don't let this world define you. Define yourself. Be like I define me because I am your girl, Shay, aka Me by V. That is the alter ego and the up and coming brand. But I am known better most as what better most? I am known as the Dual Alchemist.